As a guy who didn't grow up with COD, mind informing me on what makes a good COD map. A good COD map is a map that is aesthetically pleasing and combines decent power spots and a good flow, directional flow of movement. I think the best way to describe this would be something like Terminal in COD Modern Warfare 2. They have a heat map for me. Here we go. This is a pretty good one. So basically, this is Terminal. There's a lower section down here, and then an upper section up through this main area. And so the main point is that one team spawned over here, and one team spawned down here. And the way you get a little bit of interesting flow is that this whole map is basically what is known as a 3-lane map. But what's kind of neat about this 3-lane map is that it can be 3 lanes in 2 separate ways. The main thing is, like, you can see it in a few ways, right? You could see it in a 3-lane map in this way. Like, you start here and you go into the map this way, or this way. And the opponents will go from here this way, or this way. That's how you can view the 3-lane map generally. Because that's the 3 thing. But at the same time, there's actually a 3-lane a different way, as you can look at the other direction, which is here, here, or here. So there's 2 types of 3-lane pathways. And what's neat about that is that it allows for a bit more of a dynamic flow. There's a long sight line going from here, from the terminal. There's a nice sight line from here to the side. And then there's a long sight line from here to here, with some close quarter fighting that can be done here inside the plane terminal, down here in this little area, etc. What's kind of fun about it, though, is that there's also all these really good power advantage spots that are a lot of fun. For instance, this is actually the highest point of the map right here. And so being on this little area with this bit of cover here allows you to actually add a pretty decent amount of like sight lines, but you're also a little bit vulnerable. There's a little plane cockpit area right here that's also pretty good, and it also, like, holding down this area is pretty good because it allows you to make sure you hold off certain spots overall for the overall area. So you had some really good areas, like you could hold off this entire position from this spot right here. You can hold off this whole area from right here. You could hold off this whole area from right there. There's lots of good power positions that are there, but it's like, when I was playing Ghosts again, I was realizing how much COD rewards. You always think of COD as being kind of mindless, run and shoot, but pre-aiming your corners is a pretty big part of this game. Because if you don't pre-aim those corners, you're gonna have a problem. So if you're running up, you might run up here, and then aim out there, wait a little bit, run up here, turn the corner, aim that way, and then pre-aim that way, and then maybe pre-aim down there. Like, you're constantly, like, running up and then going around the corner, going around the corner. Like, it's not just running at Mach 5 unless you have a shotgun. You know, you're always getting ready for your fights. And it's really fun. It's a really enjoyable time. So it's one of the reasons why Terminal is such an enjoyable map, because it has these great power positions. It has a good flow to the map because there's the main lanes, and it's not too, like, all over the place and fucking crazy. On the other hand, let's take a look at Stonehaven from COD Ghosts. Where are the lanes? Like you might be able to argue there's a lane here, maybe, and like you might. No, it's blob. In fact, you might even consider this unfair because this appears to be a little bit of like a kind of a different looking image. So I'll give you another one that looks more like the first image. Like, my dude, it's not good. Meanwhile, let's look at something like Hijack from Black Ops 2, for example. A very popular map. It's a boat. Now you might think that this is a little bit too thin. It's definitely thin, but you know, as you if you could tell, there's actually this underground section you can head through. Power positions on the roof there and there. There's a right side, a left side. There's an outer area you can move yourself around. So you've got underground, side, and left and right. It's a lot. It's a little bit, maybe it's a little bit too narrow for my taste, but it's a loved map because it still has some options. My favorite maps are 3-lane maps that have more movement to them to get you between the 3 lanes. That's one of the reasons I like them so much. What's another good? High Rise map COD. High Rise is one of my favorite maps because it is, as you can see, it's a very clear 3-lane map. You've got the center, this right side movement, left side movement there. But there's also this big underground section right here and here that allow you to travel from and like pop up in the back, pop up in the back. So you've got ways of traversal between the two of them. And there's also power positions either on these cranes that you can run across or the top of this helipad. There's like a lot of great stuff. Yeah, high-rise parkour spot, hell yeah. You know, like there's a lot of good stuff there. It adds a lot to the overall game flow. I think it's a lot of fun. I really do. I think it adds a lot. I'm trying to think of a good map from another COD that I particularly enjoy. There's actually an Infinite Warfare COD maps. There's actually an Infinite Warfare map that I really enjoy. Yeah, I liked Archive. I liked Archive a decent amount. Archive looked like this. Notice, clean, 3 lanes, but look at all of the moving in between. Run this way, go through there. Go up through the top. Run through the center right there. In here, around the side, go through in the back. Like, lots of areas and options there. I also thought it looked aesthetically pleasing. Like, just kind of looked good, in my opinion. It just kind of looked neat overall. I just like the look of it. There's also the other one, which I believe was it Turista? Yeah, I like Turista a lot too. This might be a hot take. I don't think some people like this one as much as I do. But as you can see, classic. There might be a little bit of blobs here, but unlike Stonehenge, for example, the blobs are not as bad. They're very, you know, you know, right side, middle, left side, some movement in between. Also, it looked fucking great. Look at this map. It was, looked excellent. Really liked that one. What are your thoughts on Carnival? Was that an Infinite Warfare map? Or was that a different map? Wasn't Carnival like MW3? Oh god, no, this was a Modern Warfare 2 DLC map. Oh my god, I forgot about Carnival. Yes. Holy shit, I completely forgot about Carnival. Oh my god, this brings back memories. Holy hell. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this map. It was great except for one thing. There was a fucking head glitch that was behind like one of the mascots, and it was so incredibly annoying to deal with. It was so aggravating. But besides that, I did remember liking Carnival. Yeah, I remember liking Carnival quite a bit. That's some good ones. Anyway, there's Bricky's opinion on COD map design. I might be wrong as far as I'm concerned, but if I look up Gustav Cannon map and I look at the heat or the top down of Gustav Cannon, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be equally what I said is going to maintain. Yup. It might look like there's 3 lanes in here, but do you see the problem? Can you tell the problem with this map? Can anyone see the issue? Anyone? For chance? Bueller? Too open? Way too fucking open. Look at how gigantic these sightlines are. They are, and you might think like, oh, it might not show off the map properly. Yeah, it do. Look at how giant these open spaces are. Gustav Cans Nins suck my nuts. All right, rant over. We're back to, all right, rant over. Call of Duty discussion concluded.